deadly life.
Danganronpa.
Danganronpa.
When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before, and when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before.
You're awake, finally. Are you okay?
Now's not the time for sleeping. Get your ass up!
Huh? You're unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here.
It's no surprise considering what happened. What happened? Gah!
Hey, are you okay?
So it wasn't a dream? What I saw? It was real? That's right. It really did happen. Sayaka is dead. A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shut up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is... You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. No, I have to see for myself.
Listen to us, man. What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there?
Well, what good is it gonna do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at the time like this? Our friend, Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she was really gone. None of us want to be here right now either. Then, why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma, he told us all to come here. Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But I'm the one who convinced him to come. Right now we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason. We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that.
He's here again.
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here. I'm famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the bear times one rule.
Then, who did it? Who killed her?
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you.
Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid. That's...
Huh? What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that. You're lying. You're lying, right?
Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
Nope. Sorry. One of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it testified to that little fact.
What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious? Someone killed someone? It is amazing what some people are capable of.
Hey, hold on. Don't just assume he's telling the truth.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I would like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right?
Huh?
Boy.
Don't play dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave.
Huh? Why are you laughing? It's cuz. Naive. You're just so naive. You think it's really that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz on out of here? You're super naive. Devilishly naive. Hellishly naive. No. The real thing has just begun.
The real thing?
Are you ready? A allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold, remember?
もしかすると
You are referring to the rule number 6 of the school regulations. If you are the blackened that committed the murder, you get found out by the other students. That is what you're talking about, is it not?
つまり
Bingo! It's not enough to just kill someone. You have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with. So a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin.
Class trial?
Yup. It will begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened, who committed the murder. And they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
卓球裁判では
During the
友人
trial,
に潜んだ
you'll
苦労
have to
は
present
誰
your
か
arguments about who you
お
think
前
the
らに
blackened
議論
is.
その結果
And
は
once everything
卓球
comes to
裁
an
判の
end,
最
the
後に
outcome will be
行わ
decided
れ
by
る
popular
そ
vote.
こでお前らが
The answer
導
you've
き
arrived
出
at
した
is
こ
correct.
秩序を乱し
Only
た
the
苦労
one
だ
that
けが
disturbed your peace will
お
be
仕置き
punished.
となります
The
ので
rest may continue their
残
communal
った
life.
だしもし
However,
間違った人
if you
物
choose
罪を
poorly,
逃れた
then
黒
the
だ
one
け
who
が
got
生
away
き
with
残
murder
る
will survive,
残
and
っ
the
た
rest
人
of you
全
will
員
receive
そ
your
の場合
punishment.
も
Which
ちろ
of
ん
course means
共
your
同
school
生
life will
活
come
は
to an end.
以上
And as far as class trial
卓球
rules
裁
go,
判の
that's all there is to it.
あの
So, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? Oh, well, to put it simply,
なんと
it's execution. Execution? And by execution, you mean
処刑は処
execution
刑で
is execution.
Okay.
Execution.
天気椅子で
Electric
ブリブリ
chairs. Poison
僕
gas.
がすぐ
Got, ah,
もくもく
torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
So to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only if we get the culprit right, then only they die. But if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed?
偉い
What a
ね
smart little chimpanzee you are. Look at you implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a late judge system or an inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully because all your lives are on the line.
そうそう
Okay, let me just add the rule I just described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind.
The new rule has been added to the regulations.
ちょっと
Wait, hold on a second.
何
You're freaking insane, you know that?
は
Huh?
何よ
Blast trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with
お
it.
やおや
Why not?
やめろって
What do you mean, why not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone?
なんと
What? Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
何言ってんの
What? Punishment?
ほん
I don't know. Throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
うるせえんだよ
Shut the hell up. Say whatever you want. I'm not gonna be a part of this.
びっくり
Don't be so selfish.
やめろって
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me.
はは
Evil standing here before me. I'm trembling with fear.
いらん
But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first. As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then,
今日も
yeah!
はい
Are you
これで
enjoying
満足
yourself now?
こっちこそ
Are you? Huh?
学園長
Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated the school regulations.
召喚魔
I
法
invoked
を
the mighty
発動
summon
しろ
spell. Help! Kill me, godly spirit gun gear! Gun gear! Womp womp. Gah. 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 This wasn't supposed to.
なんで
Why? Me? Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shut wide open. And just like that, she never moved again. What the?
I don't... This can't be real!
No way!
さてと
Now I am painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really wanted to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? But I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. Ha! What an amazing promise! But now you guys understand, right?
僕は
Now
本
you
気
see
だ
just
よ
how serious I am.
逆らう生徒
Define me
は
if you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive,
爆発
disintegrated,
させられ
etc.
たそんな風になり
So
た
if
く
you
なか
don't
った
want that to
ら
happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they had just seen. Junko, who until just a second ago had been our friend, was dead. She died. She had been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being.
あのね
It's really not that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality.
どうして
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you would put her in prison or something?
I changed my mind.
やっぱり
No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time.
はにゃはにゃ
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time? Come on. What do you take me for? I'm Monokuma.
さてと
Anyway, none of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blackened.
じゃじゃ
This file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it
ーんじゃモノク
the
マ
Monokuma file.
I knew they were gonna end up in the files.
と
I mean, naturally you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and causes of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
じゃあ
Wait, so then you know he killed Sayaka?
Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial now, could I?
そう
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
じゃあ
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for the class trial in a little while.
And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. You left us stunned and confused. You left us at a total loss. You left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. But there was more to it than that. Now I have 2 less female voices to do. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her.
ね
Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
は
Huh?
つまり
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. You decide to trust or not trust is of course up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help with anything.
なんなの
Saying stuff like that is just...
How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable to or unwilling to adapt. It has happened. You only have yourself to blame.
ひどいよ
What an awful thing to say, especially after what just happened.
ちょっと
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because even if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
そうだな
Either way, we can't run. away from the situation. So we have no choice but to move forward. Just have to do it, I guess. What other choices do we have? No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right, we just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. If that's what it takes to survive, then that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse like they do in movies and stuff. She really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check. After all those injuries and losing that much blood, frankly, I would be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Hold on, just wait a second. She's dead? Then that means that everything that's happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever? It's really real? Hell no. Someone save me! Let me out of here! Somebody help me! You're just now accepting that? Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Ooh.
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone. What? Why the hell not? Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. What? Fuck you! Fine then. I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem.
Two-player co-op based defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP.
Since we won't be able to investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
For me?
Consciousness has crashed. We're starting now. Please wait a moment.
She must be so shocked she can't even open her mouth and talk. Someone right in front of us, they...
Come on, man! Let me out of here! Come on, someone let me out!
We can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward. Huh? Is this really happening? Screw that piece of shit bear.
I hate this, but still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it, or else we'll all be dead.
So you finally noticed. Noticed what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual. Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's storm. Huh? She's right.
Then could it be?
All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Hold on a second, you've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid.
You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth.
The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it. Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon at this point. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong, well, do I really have to say anymore?
I'd rather you didn't. No.
Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
じゃあな。
I'll be going too. Just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized
Oh.
it. Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime. That's right.
おら
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is it here right now and they're thinking of destroying that evidence, you better not let him find me. Let him find him. Let me find him. Jesus. I'll skip the trial and give their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious. I'll fuck him up.
Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
あのさ、
But I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? We're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
どうす
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka.
What are you implying?
It was you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next?
あの
Well,
さ、
I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true. We may as well at least check, just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate.
Wait, why not?
I'm not good with blood. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left, and their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise everyone will...
処刑は処刑
Execution
だよ
is。execution.
処刑
Execution.
電気椅子で
Electric
ブ
chairs.
リブリ
Poison gas.
毒ガスで
Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Maizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room, in a dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth, so that we can all survive. For Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Monokuma file has been added to the Truth Bullets selection of your handbook. Aren't you going to help investigate, Chihiro? But I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her.
No way. I seriously don't want to die here. I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is, just get me out of here.
Hiro doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. Alright, time to go back to the scene of the crime. Alright, time to go back to the scene of the crime. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I'd better examine the state of the room a little closer. That might reveal something new. Oh, whoops.
そういや
Now I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible. That dirty bastard. Anyone who raised their hand to a woman is scum. That deserves death. That's why my brother taught me. So if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. No, but if it was the girl that did it?
Oh.
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too? I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. I see. Alright, let's investigate. Nope, not leaving. There you go. It's the display stand the sword was on. No, not talking to you. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, the sword's been taken out, so it's just a sheath, but... Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how the hell... How did the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're going to attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. God damn it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? Okay, that's enough talking about the sheath. Jesus. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly. Ah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. When we switch rooms, we switch keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true then, how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or open it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere, and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms, and with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Switching rooms has been added to the truth bullet. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? Plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I haven't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off of the parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you touch it a little bit. Huh? Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decided to clean up a little? There are gouges in the bed, like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it, I was right there in the other room. If only I had heard something. That would have not been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could have happened in the room right next to you and there's no way you could know. Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Evidence of struggle. There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Looks like there must be... okay. Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but... What are you doing? Isn't it obvious? No, not really. I'm searching. Actually, autoplay. She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room. I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said, "Are you a clean freak?" Huh? No, I don't think so. But what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time. Interesting. What's interesting? just as I suspected. There's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean?
それは
I searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really? Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never even touched it. Could someone have used it to...
なるほどね
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and somehow... someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
さあ
That's the question, isn't it? Makoto's room cleanliness. I should look around here first. Oh, wait, am I missing something? Oh, I guess. The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I would need a toolkit like this.
Oh.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
Huh?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either then?
Huh?
Not just me, nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, cause like, why the hell would we? Okay, apparently that's evidence. The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Okay, is that everything? The bathroom, and on the other side of this door. Green? No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her, her. Sayaka. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. Hi, Len. Yeah, it's only this. You missed 2 deaths already. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. But that thought held me up and supported me. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw... What? Written in blood were the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this? I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's not the time to think like that. I pulled out that monochrome file to verify what it said about her body. Just throughout lying to your boss about my own life. Oh, that's fair. Get that, those vacation days, am I right? Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? It's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. Right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... Huh? There's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palm of both her hands are totally spotless. So how come only her finger? Sayaka's wrist has been added to the truth bullets. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? It's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. Some sort of sharp object. It's very obviously a knife. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Wait, I already read this. I was aiming at the knife. Is that not an option? guess not. Nope, okay. That's the only two things I can check. Alright, time to go check the trash room.
どうやら
Looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. That's most likely Sayaka's dying message. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself. You often talk like an aspiring poet. But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? The numbers, Kyoko, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
それは
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand towards the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? What? A clip of Kyoko? If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? Result? Think about it. You're not gonna tell me?
苗木君
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Dying message. Sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means, but honestly I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who's better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
苗木君
There's one other thing I wanted to ask about. You know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck? Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. Once you learn the trick, it opens no problem.
そう
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
そうよ
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. Okay. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like that?
どうやら
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something, similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that
そ
bad?
れは
Guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom door doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while lost in thought, then apparently struck with a sudden realization. She shot a question at me. I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it.
ふーん
Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all
なるほ
this.
どね
Then that clears that up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so
Yeah.
lost. Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Bathroom doorknob has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once-over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from. And also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they'll even talk to me, that is. Okay, well, I already know he said trash room, and she said she didn't know. She had no idea. Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. Oh, I guess I can't go in yet? Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Yeah, I literally just checked, yes. Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched? So all that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Okay, can I go in now? There can only be one thing in the trash can. Yep, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was in that video. I wonder what did she see? It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. You found it? Alright, let me see what you sent me. Oh, yeah, that has been trending a lot. I'm getting a little tired of seeing it on TikTok, to be honest. I'm sorry, Sayaka, I need to borrow this DVD. So, why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? It's something that happens later in the game. But for some reason, I guess it's because the new Danganronpa game is coming out. The people have been making a trend out of it. It happens later in the game, so you know, if you stick around, you'll get to see it. No, you've got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion in his face. Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms? She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died? Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. That's... If that's really true, then I... Gulp.
Very strange. Mr. Naegi, what was Miss Maizono doing in your room? Let me just say this. I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. You really
think I'm guilty? Okay, well, that's where I was going anyway, so... Wait. Oh. Over here. There's a sturdy gate here. No way to get past.
It's the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How do you
get this gate open?
No. No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
Cleaning duty?
No. No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
Who's on cleaning duty?
No. No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
This is stupid. It'd be faster to just go around and ask the others.
No. No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
Well, that was terrible. Alright, well... I have the DVD to check out, and I have... And the knife obviously came from the dining hall, so let's just go there first. Hina, are you investigating the dining hall?
Oh, no, I'm just taking a break. Actually, I've been taking a break since we started. This is all a first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue what I should be doing.
I know what you mean.
And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps keep me calm. So, I know I shouldn't, but I've just been kinda hanging around here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed.
Okay. No, but there is a school mode afterwards where everyone's alive and you just like get to... It's basically like a dating sim visual novel thing. Marbled meats, salted meats. Now's the time to think about food. So there are thefts either way. Yeah, there are thefts either way. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but it looks like one of them is missing. I think it's just the game style, because they make the blood pink in every game. I think it's just the style. It looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or I'd better see if anyone here knows more about it. Hey, so do you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
そうなんだよね
Yeah, weird, huh?
I thought it was kind of strange a knife just suddenly disappeared like that.
Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
そうだよ
Nope. Last I remembered, they were all lined up in a nice neat row.
So when did you notice one of them had
それ
disappeared?
は
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives is gone.
So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall?
Yeah.
In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it.
ね
Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not. I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her?
えだって
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together,
よし
I honestly have no idea.
Okay, we need to watch the DVD. Oh wait, did I pass it? No, I didn't. Cleaning duty, eh? As a matter of fact, Monokuma came and talked to me yesterday morning. Really? He probably realized I was basically in charge, so he decided to talk to me directly. The topic of conversation was assigning cleaning duty. Oh, so you're on cleaning duty now? Actually, no. Huh? Okay, then who is? Hifumi was also there when he had this conversation, so he volunteered right away, so I let him have it. So he's on cleaning duty then. Indeed, but we'll swap out on a weekly basis. I'm sure you'll be up before too long. And when that time comes, I'll be counting on you. Yeah, he's still alive. You only missed the... Wait, I can show you who else died if you want. Your body should still be there. There you go. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. There you go. That's the other person that died. She wasn't killed by any of the students. The bear killed her. Right in front of everyone. Alright, let's watch the DVD. And then let's go talk to Ifumi, which makes sense because he was being overprotective about the trash room. Well, it's because she was breaking school regulations, and he said that he would punish anyone that breaks school regulations. I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play, and then the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then... an image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage front and center was a face I recognized all too well. Sayaka. She was there, along with her friends. She said had been so important to her. Like, what different... are you asking if I can prevent their deaths? She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
No,
all the deaths are scripted. The only deaths you can avoid, technically, is the game over screen.
Sayaka Maizono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then...
Suddenly, the screen went dark, and in the next moment... Yeah, no, I mean, this is more like Ace Attorney, if anything, you know? Like, if you had to compare this game directly with something else, this game is basically Ace Attorney. Someone dies, and you have to investigate, and then you have to, like, in a trial, prove who killed it, basically. The only difference is that if you get it wrong, you die. I saw something I could hardly believe. What the? Saika had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed.
His ultra-successful team suddenly fall apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. So here's the billion-dollar question. What could have caused the group to go to pieces? Look for the answer after graduation.
Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group, if everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. That group literally did fall apart. What kind of person would take things this far? Okay, and now all that's left is to check the trash room, I think. If I remember. Oh, wrong way. I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty.
Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started.
And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room? Yeah, I'm gonna play all of them. I never finished the fourth one, and with the fourth one and the fifth one spin-off, depending on how you want to see it. And now there's a new one coming out, so I want to like get through all of them. But I'm still gonna ask people to pick what game I played next, so we'll see how long it takes for me to get there. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room?
Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get in the trash room? And only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key. What's the point of going through all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient. Actually, anyone who kills a fellow student and becomes blackened will graduate unless they are discovered. That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. But boring? Anyway, more important than that. Hey Fatty, why do you
want the cleaning duty gig anyway? I just decided to volunteer for something I know no one else would want to do. What's the big deal? Liar. I know why you did it. You want to dig through all the girls' trash looking for, and poking around at it. What are you talking about? All my love is for 2D. But there's all kind of trash diggers. Like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to... I would never get tired of 2D. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures. How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that?
If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash and disposing of it.
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it?
That's not how it's supposed to.
Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you.
What? So now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma or save a village or beat a boss.
No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
Oh, okay.
So easy. So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room.
You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? When I look at it, it makes me think. He said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out.
Whatever, please, just hurry up.
Okie dokie, leave it to me.
Hifumi pulled the key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then...
However, Mr. Naegi, surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend! You planned this all along!
No. I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not.
But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait! Maybe a parallel world?
Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. Looks like a burned piece of something.
A burned piece, like a hunk of burning love.
Anyway, this is Chavo skipped leg day. Yeah. Looks like a piece of cloth, and the shape is part of a sleeve from a button-up shirt. And now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff, which means this is all that's left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. But there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. It looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Yeah, is that?
Do you know what that is?
He say if you collect all 7, a dragon... He say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on a big city street corner. Gaze into it and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on the quest to find that one guy.
Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. I'd better go find out for sure. A green button and a yellow button. That does not look yellow. There's no doubt they're related to the big mechanism. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. And it's on right now.
You see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator? It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going, and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on! Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
妖精さんの仕業
Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Ifumi, do you realize what you just said?
Huh? The fairy?
No. You said that last you were here, the incinerator was off.
Ah, yes. About that, there can be no mistakes. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
なんか
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has the key to open the gate,
怪しい
it
です
should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet...
So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible?
This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't here.
絶対許せね
What does it all mean, Mr. Nagi? Will you be confessing soon? Why me?
Why me?
えいる
Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one.
It sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. Okay, I think that's everything I can interact with. Oh, what's that? That's a huge trash can. Is that where we're supposed to put whatever trash we get burned? Well, whatever it's for, it doesn't look like it's hiding any clues. Okay, time to go to the gym. Wait, which one is this? Oh, that's it. What a coincidence that is standing right next to the trash can, to the trash trough. I think this is the last clue I need, and then it's trial time. Trial time. And that's where the real game begins. Hey, Hero, can I ask you something?
No. I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out now. I had enough. I gotta break free.
Hero, snap out of it.
Makoto, what are you doing here? What?
Hey, does this look familiar?
It's my crystal ball. But it's all smashed. What the hell?
どういうことだ
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break? Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy totally dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS?
Yeah, he's an idiot. He's also 21 years old. Let's put that aside for now. So, you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you.
Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it.
You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know.
Sure.
By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing?
Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years came out to be like $1 million.
$1 million?
That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world.
That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. Oh, okay. I don't have to go to the laundry room. It's time for the real game to begin.
So I'm getting tired of waiting. Let's say we just get started. It's time for the long-awaited last trial. Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
The red door on the first floor? That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. It's time. Oh. You're late, Makoto. We've all been waiting for you. I bet you were afraid you would be discovered as the murderer you are. Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. So they really are convinced I did it. But I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then, who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us?
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
Relax. I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet. Maybe, but you're obviously leaning that way. Let's get started.
Oi.
There's no point in standing around here. Settle your resolve and step into the future. Damn, we really gotta go through with this blast route thing, huh? If you want to confess, I guess now's the time to do it. I'm telling you, I didn't do it.
Huh?
So whoever stuck here even took the time to set up a goddamn courtroom? Huh.
I can't help but wonder what whoever killed Sayaka is feeling right now. Well, did you find anything that might actually prove your innocence? So insistent, even though you obviously killed her. Very impressive. Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out. So, the school basement has become the darkened stage. We're all here to bear witness to Mr. Naegi's final curtain call.
Well then, the time has finally come. Are you ready? Oh, I skipped Chihiro somehow. Oh, I didn't even ask her about the... Well, whatever. Sorry, Yuna wasn't able to do any looking around or anything. Is this really how Sayaka would want us to find out who killed her? By the way, Len, what do you think of all the voices that I'm making? Do you think I'm keeping up with well for like 16 characters or whatever? I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator.
Good.
Let us begin. Good idea. Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right. I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation towards the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. You're doing well with voices, but sometimes I think you guys are switched up. I mean, yeah. I'm already glad I don't have to do, well, Sayaka's was fine, I just made, like, shy girl noises. But, what's her name? But I really had no idea what to do for Junko. Alright, you ready to see the actual game? Everyone else was already on the elevator. When I finally stepped on, the doors closed and the elevator started to move. Oh, is it still too loud? Santi said the same thing at the start. Let me know if this is better. I just lowered it a bit. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds towards the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time is finally comes. Rather than that, is it more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment? Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school.
Yo, you finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Not even close! It's total shit.
Okay, okay. Everyone, find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now. Hurry up.
You know, I like swapping from Monokuma's voice to not Taka, what's Mondo. He's like going, dude, what are you talking about? It's like, I'm trying my best, okay? We did what he said and found our seats. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone. Oh my god, this Hina boob view from the top, what the heck? They put the only character that has her cleavage showing right here for us to be able to see her cleavage. That is crazy. Which also meant it would be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and ease onto anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. And so, the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly faith. Okay, we got it. A deadly class trial.